The same principle applies to mass defense. Even small creatures can fight off intruders if they stick together. In Europe, the honeybee has evolved an apparently impenetrable defense force. Under attack, they swarm aggressively around the entrance to their hive. But each bee acts alone to sting any intruder, a European strategy against European predators. The bees are protecting their future. Inside the hive are row upon row of helpless grubs. These are their siblings, the next generation of bees, and the adults are prepared to die to save them. But this hive is in Japan. The European bee has been introduced into Japan because they make twice as much honey as the native bees. But here, there is a different predator, one the European bees are powerless against. These bags of fluid with jaws are the predator's larvae, 5 centimeters long. Each one is an eating machine. They eat meat, and honeybee grubs are the ideal meal. The larvae get their food by sending out a raiding party. Warriors 3 times the size and 20 times the weight of a bee go in search of a hive. European defense tactics will be tested to destruction. The air attack comes from giant hornets, the largest in the world. Five centimeters long, the hornets strike with such speed they can slash and decapitate up to 30 bees in 1 minute. By obeying their European instincts and defending one at a time, the bees are doing no more than queuing up to be slaughtered. To get at the grubs inside the hive, the warriors have to destroy every adult bee. It will take 3 hours to kill all 30,000. The hornets will then carry off the defenseless grubs. The next generation of bees will feed the next generation of hornets. Never satisfied for long, the hungry larvae strike their jaws against the side of the nest. Their relentless demands drive the adults to raid again and again. Scouts are sent out to locate further hives. This one is a home to a colony of Japanese bees, a very different foe to the Europeans. The sound of a hornet approaching sets off an extraordinary chain of events. First, all the bees retreat into the hive to mass together. If the hornet detects grubs, it will mark the outside of the hive with scent and return later with reinforcements. The bees cannot afford to let this happen. They vibrate their wings in warning. The hornet is not deterred, but Japanese bees, unlike Europeans, work together in a unique way. They mobilize in a remarkable mass attack. Suddenly a few bees jump onto the hornet. Others move in to engulf it in a dense ball. The bees don't use their sting. With the aid of a thermal camera, it's possible to see what's happening in the scrum. The bees vibrate muscles inside their bodies so that the centre of the ball gets hotter and hotter. When it reaches 45 degrees centigrade, the hornet will die. Bees, however, survive up to 48 degrees, just 3 degrees more. The tiny but crucial advantage of acting en masse. It takes 15 minutes to kill the hornet messenger and save the hive.